Yo, good morning. um, Hopefully, those who are hearing this, you are well and everything's okay and things are getting better. Um, so my why am I creating these videos? Personally, I just this is the way that I found that I can give back um, along the way of me almost next month I'll be 4 years sober on the first. 4 years not shooting up heroin, which is a miracle. I'm also diagnosed with PTSD and bipolar, and I do not take pharmaceutical meds. I'm 43 years old, and probably in the best shape and mindset of my entire life. And I've learned some things along the way, and one of the things that have helped me the most, or help all of us really, is giving back through sharing, through being there, you know, through our experiences is the best way that we can actually give back, you know, because if you're detoxing right now, I've been there, man. I understand what it's like not to sleep for 30 fucking days while every bone in your body hurts. And you keep throwing up that bile every freaking morning. The cold sweats, the anxiety, the anger, the rage. Um, but if you find yourself in that state, and most of us have gone through some very traumatic experiences even before we became addicts, you know, that's just a coping fucking mechanism. Um, but one thing that has allowed me to get to where I'm at, and that really has transformed my life. I like to use that word transform because this is what it is a transformative process, is where you could just become a whole new being, man, in a sense. But is to believe, is to literally believe that everything that you're going through and have gone through is for a divine purpose, in the sense that you're that survivor, man. You're that survivor spirit that allows for other survivors to fucking gain a little bit of hope. And believe in that and be grateful. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy right now, especially if you're detoxing, you know, but be grateful for it, man. And make that decision that we're no longer gonna be there. Once we decide truly that that's it, no matter what, things will happen. Yeah, right now I say, you know, 4 years of sobriety, but in to be honest, I first went to rehab in Mexico in 2013, and I relapsed over and over until 2015 when I landed in rehab in Arizona. And I still relapsed in rehab and got kicked out, lost custody of my son, and it took a minute of ups and downs and getting up and getting up. And so so the way that I cope with that, or a good way to cope with that, you know, because we're all unique, we're all different, is really to understand that the ups and downs, the getting up and all that, is just making us more of a survivor, man. Giving us more strength, you know. And you're gonna run into people, ideas that are gonna spark something in you, man. And you just got to keep surrounding yourself around that. You know, you're going to feel it and you're going to grasp it and you're going to be like, fuck yeah. And then you might just reject it, man. You'll be like, fuck that. Because that's, like as I said, it's we're being transformed, man. And it's scary to let go of that fucking world that we become so familiar with, you know? But and a great way to surround yourself with that, because you know a lot of us are gonna have to get rid of, you know, a lot of people depending on how weak you are, you know. I was a weak motherfucker, so I had to get rid of everyone and everything because I was so easily influenced to go back. And but like I said, new people, new ideas, new concept come in. We just gotta embrace it little by little. You know what I mean? But how do you find these first people? You know, you could, you know, like I said, rehab, counselors, therapists, fucking group circles, NA, AA. You know, any of that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Just explore everything, man, and just keep believing. And if you ain't got those type of resources right now, well, you got YouTube. You know, there's a revolution out there, and a mindset movement, and tons of people sharing and giving us the keys, man. Giving us the fucking keys of our release. That's where we could believe, and that's where we could start learning and start surrounding ourselves with that positive mindset, with that positive spirit that wants to overcome. You know what I mean? And we're already experts at it. You know what I mean? Especially if you know, many of us go through many spouts of rehab and shit. Well, guess what? Each time you do that, you're getting stronger and stronger. You know what I mean? Until you make that decision and start believing, you know, that higher power, God, universe, or whoever, is an extension of you, man. So that means whatever you're going through is for a purpose. And sometimes that purpose is embracing that pain and figuring out a way how to deal with it and cope with it. You know, I found art. You know, I create art. That's what like I said, I'm diagnosed with PTSD and bipolar, and that's art allows me to have a little bit of time where the voices and the images just fucking go away. You know, because that constant barrage of shit over and over, oh man, can get old. You know what I mean? But just start cultivating belief, man. There's a good YouTube channel, Evan Carmichael, and that's his one word. That's his whole show is based on belief, man. That's what I found a few years ago when I was first getting off heroin. So I was like, holy shit, just belief. And then I found my word. My one word is worthiness, because of the shit that I've done and the shit that I've been around, and you know, I've hurt people, and I was drug dealing, so I'm sure I've hurt a lot of people. And but no matter what, you're worthy, I'm worthy of fucking joy and peace, man. Right? Coupled with belief. Come on now. So I believe in you, and one thing is just never give up, man. If you're hearing this, it's because you never give up. You've always found a way, but we always, you know, slip up. But that's just making us stronger. You know what I mean? So I hope this helps, and like I said, have a blessed day and love you guys. Stay strong, man. Follow your heart. Believe you're worthy. I believe in your worthiness. Have a good one.